administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this basketball game, is a voluntary nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program that they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for the inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that athletes represent more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and the community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
All right, welcome fans to Maumelle Hornet basketball on Natural State Sports, presented by Cornerstone Home Lending. And we are live from Yellow Jacket Arena on the campus of Sheridan High School for the 5A state tournament, round one matchup between the Central's number 2 seed, your Maumelle Hornets, and the West number 3 seed, the Vilonia Eagles. And I want to say thanks for joining us for the Hornets Live pregame show, brought to you by American Pie Pizza. And join us every Monday night at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard for Hornets Live. We'll be back there this Monday as we recap this season and hopefully getting ready for a state title matchup next weekend. So appreciate you guys joining us. And I'm going to go ahead and bring Coach Toombs in as I tried. I messed up, Coach. I'm fat and I'm out of shape, and I ran up those stairs, and now I'm struggling. Woo! Man, had to go over there and make sure the Horton and Mop were ready to cheer loudly and then get the student section pumped up. So, Coach, we're here. We've arrived. It is 5A state tournament time. How excited is your team, man?
Man, they're really excited. They were in the locker room, and I think they're dialed in and ready to play together, play as a team and ready to play together. I think they're ready. We're excited as well. I got a little jitters. I'm like that every year, first game, and then once you get to playing, just like a player, you kind of ease down a little bit. So I think they're ready. Once we get our shots up and get used to the gymnasium, it's going to be a pretty good game.
So familiar foe, Vilonia, a team that we met twice this year, beat them twice, average of 20. Second game was obviously a lot better. What do you expect different? Obviously, Austin Meyer's going to be on the floor for him. He wasn't in those first two matchups.
Yeah, they're going to come out a little different. You can never take a team how you played them in the beginning of the year. Things changed. They had a whole conference to go through, different game plans they had if they have different plays. Obviously, they probably had because, they took all their stuff off of YouTube to make sure, you can't really scout them that well. But it's going to be a different game. You can't take that we beat them by 20 or whatever the first two games because this is a state tournament. And when you play in a state tournament, you got guys diving for the ball. You got guys taking extra charges. And because you want to win. You want to be one of the last teams standing. So they're not going to just lay down on us.
So, big question. I know we've been asked a couple times, but I'm assuming 100% healthy tonight. We have everybody available.
Yes, we have everybody available. Nico could have been available last game, but, why even put him out there? And, our main goal was the state tournament. We want to make sure we have everybody healthy and ready to go state so we can try to make a run. And so everybody's healthy, everybody's ready to go.
Well, Coach, I think it's going to be a good crowd for us tonight. We got a good group of Maumelle fans over there. Like I said, I was over there giving Mop and Horton a hard time, Coach Isaac and the rest of them, good student section. So I know you guys are excited about a good atmosphere in here tonight.
Yeah, we are. Our kids showed up. More is going to show up. They said, they were driving. We had a bus, about 48 kids that, busing in. And everybody's excited about, celebrating and cheering on Maumelle basketball just as well as we are. And so we're going to try to give them, as they give us energy, we're going to try to, match that energy so we can have it on the court and put out a good product on the court.
Well, let's have some fun, Coach. Appreciate you joining us in our Hornets Live pregame show. And I'll let you get down there on the floor and let's get a W.
Thank you. Go Hornets.
Go Hornets. All right, so bringing in the next member of my broadcast crew tonight, Andy Gates. Andy, got off work early today to come do the free job. How you doing, man?
I was excited to leave.
I know.
Making money to not make money. Let's do this.
I have spent a lot.
Come away with a W.
I've spent a lot of time in this arena over the last 2 days. And first off, I want to say great job by Sheridan School District. They've put on a 5-star event here this year, just like in Hot Springs last year. We had an absolute blast doing the tournament down there last year. And this is a beautiful, beautiful facility.
This is almost a carbon copy of what Hot Springs was.
Yeah, just a little smaller. I mean, it's on a smaller level. Some of the setup's different, but
it's got like one less row of seats side to side, it seems like.
I'll say this, though. The way it's laid out, it gets loud in here. It's been loud the last 2 days during some games, so it will get loud in here, and it'll get loud in here in a hurry. So going through what's happened so far here in this tournament, and let me jump over here and grab my brackets. If I can find them, let's see. So on the boys' side of things here so far, in the first matchup, Russellville and Jacksonville, a hard-fought game between Russellville and Jacksonville in that one. And Russellville came out on top of Jacksonville in the 1-4 matchup in a game that was tightly contested. Jacksonville led for pretty much the entire ball game until late. Some serious foul discrepancies. What's going on, man? Jack Roby and the folks are here. Good to see the fellas in the building. So this is going to be a good student section. But Russellville has advanced on. They'll face off with Marion later on this afternoon. Parkview and Lake Hamilton will match up tomorrow. And then Pine Bluff is awaiting, after their win over Green Tech, Pine Bluff is awaiting the winner of this game to play tomorrow evening at 5:30. Jonesboro, the number 1 seed from the East, they advanced without many issues against Hot Springs.
Come on.
I'll tell you this.
Hope and a prayer.
Yeah, and then Siloam Springs and Sylvan Hills will match up 2 games after hours after the girls' game that's after this one. And that'll wrap up first-round matchups as we are 2 boys' games away from having the first round decided and headed to the second round. And I'll tell you, the one thing about this, and maybe it was this way last year, I've probably got to go back and look at the scores from last season's 5A tournament. But, Andy, so far, the average margin of victory in this tournament is 23 points. There's not really been any close games.
Well,
Jacksonville and Russellville were close, both games, boys and girls. They each played each other.
That confused me. I kept seeing you post, and I'm like, I can't go to the games, and I don't see girls on one of them. What's going on here, Steve? Get it together.
So, I started doing that yesterday when I realized just how confusing it was. Different games.
Is it like because the guys are playing the girl, or guys are playing the girls got to play, or this is how the bracket lined up?
Well, and I think that's how they tried to lay the brackets out so the teams could travel together, obviously, and play back-to-back, because that's kind of been how it's worked. Because I believe, hang on, before I get to line, let me pull my girls' bracket up. Because I believe that Vilonia, Vilonia will be the game directly after us. Vilonia is going to match up with the Benton Panthers, a team that we are very familiar with, obviously. So Vilonia gets back-to-back games right here in Yellow Jacket Arena.
Well, no comment on either side of what I want to say.
So I'm interested to see. We didn't get to see Austin Myers. Yes, we know the few. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, Austin Myers back on the floor for the first time. We didn't get to see him earlier, but Austin Myers on the floor this game, and he's a sharpshooter. He can fill it up from the three-point line. So it'll be interesting to see how Vilonia decides to use him in this ball game.
I've never seen him without a helmet on, so I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah, I can say this much: he's got a fifth grade little brother that I swear is as tall as him and plays basketball just about as well as him. So
he's not old enough to play in this league yet.
No. Well, I think Austin's probably the better option right now. So
probably so.
I'm excited. I mean, again, everything's been blowout so far here early on.
That's a freshman too.
I expect this to be a really, really good ball game. Man, you want to talk about some freshmen? There have been some freshmen on this floor. I don't know if you followed yesterday. Tyra Taylor for West Memphis, a team that we kind of fell in love with last year during the tournament.
Yeah.
Tyra Taylor, a freshman, comes out and scores 21 and 19, I think, last night.
That's the one who was like 6'8"?
Yeah. She was one away from a double-double with a 20-20 game. You're thinking of you're thinking of the Marion freshman that's 6'8", Tarian Burgess, and he's an impressive looking kid.
Yeah.
They actually had two real 6'9", 6'10" guys. The other dude looked like Andrew Chambly down there on the floor, but moved better.
Big baby.
Yeah.
Big baby.
So that's there's some, obviously, as you would expect, a lot of talent in this 5A tournament, a lot of really good teams. But we were talking about this yesterday. I was talking about it with some of the other crews here, some of the other media folks. It almost gets the feel, and we'll find out, obviously, 2 games left in the boys bracket in 5A, but it almost feels like the 5A is a lot more top-heavy than we're used to. We're used to 5A being very, very competitive from top to bottom, but it feels like there's 4, maybe 5 teams that have separated themselves, Maumelle being one of them. Parkview's obviously separated themselves in this tournament, winning by, I think, 40, 30-something.
Let's just keep it that way.
Yeah, Pine Bluff looked really good against Greene County Tech. So the 1 seeds have looked good. Jonesboro was just, deadly defensively. There was nothing.
Well, that's what you expect from Jonesboro, though.
Yeah. I thought Hot Springs would really play them well. I was a little disappointed in what we saw at Jabari West because I thought West would be a bigger factor in that game, but he wasn't.
One person.
Yeah. But that one person is 6'10" that can go inside out. He can play all over the floor. But we'll see. Lakeside was another team that I thought may make a run and didn't do well. And then really I thought Jacksonville would be a team that could do some damage, and they really should have. I feel bad for Monty and Jacksonville as they really had an opportunity to win that game. And just some questionable issues down the stretch, whether it was coaching decisions. Obviously a technical foul on Coach Joyner that directly after that led to a 15-3 run for Russellville that changed the way that game, the perception of that game laid. And then it was kind of downhill from that moment on. But it's been a great tournament so far. Outside of the scores being very lopsided for the most part, everybody has advanced who you'd think except Paragould knocked out Lake Hamilton in girls play to be really the big upset of the first round. Let me jump over here to YouTube real quick, and I am going to make sure I get this shared out because we are about 2 minutes away from tip-off.
Is this what we call a program?
Yes, that's the program.
Woohoo!
Again, I want to say thanks to Dio Vanucci and Cornerstone Home Lending for making this broadcast possible, as Dio's been a great supporter of us here throughout the entire season. And we are excited to continue that relationship as we get into spring sports. A reminder, of course, our Hornets take care of business today. They'll play again at 5:30 tomorrow. You'll be able to catch that game right here on Natural State Sports. And then winning that one, we'll be right back here again Saturday night at 7:30 for a semifinal matchup, assuming we get that far. We're also going to have Arkansas Punishers on Saturday night at 7 o'clock from Hornet Stadium. That's going to be exciting and looking forward to that as well. Yeah, our picture's interesting.
We look really fun in this picture.
We look focused and ready. All right, so teams are headed to
Nico's got to be my favorite in this picture there.
Teams are headed to their respective benches, and we are 48 seconds away from our G4L tip-off. Getting everything set here over on the Twitter machine real quick. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at Steve_NSS.
I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready for basketball. I'm ready for this G4L tip. And we'll see if the guys come out with any butterflies, as Toombs was saying, he had some chills back there, some goosebumps getting ready for this one. I was talking to the guys down in the tunnel before in pregame. They seem focused and ready. And the lights are going out, and we are about ready for basketball.
Good afternoon and welcome to Yellow Jacket Arena. Today's matchup is between the Vilonia Eagles.
So your starting five about to hit the floor for your Maumelle Hornets.
Get them, Jim.
So your starting five for the Maumelle Hornets. A senior. Oh no, sorry, this is the Vilonia Eagles. Jarkel Lovelace. Number 3, Jones White. Number 22, Cannon Bartlett. Florida sophomore. Number 24, Deshaun Spence.
We know who that is.
Yeah, we know that guy. And number 32, Austin Myers. Head coach Troy Campbell of the Vilonia Eagles. And now your starting five for your Maumelle Hornets. Guard a senior, number 0, Colby Easy Money Garland. At guard, another senior, number 2, Clutch Carl Daughtery Jr. At guard, another senior, number 3, Dexter White. Another guard, number 5, senior, Riley Easy Money Wade. And at forward, a senior, Caleb the Gnat Thurman. That is your starting five for your Maumelle Hornets, coached by Coach Michael Shook.
Find it interesting, Nico not getting the start.
I'm not surprised that he's not getting the start. He's been out the last couple games. Things have went pretty well for us, so obviously we'll see him coming out as a 6th man probably pretty quickly in this one. So we are set and ready for our G4L tip-off. You guys, again, make sure you're hanging out with us in the comments. I see a good group of people. A white chocolate Josh Denton. Whitley calling for the easy dub. So here we go as we're ready for tip. The Nat and Spence will jump. The Nat kicks it out as Garland will chase it down with Lovelace following him, and now Garland's going to bring it up the floor here for the Hornets.
Here we go.
So Garland looking to drive. He'll get inside. Short jumper is up. That's off. No good. Rebound going to come away to Lovelace. Looking to bring it up the floor as they give it away to Bartlett. Bartlett will give it up to Myers, and that's the first time we've seen Myers touch the floor for the Eagles this year. Yeah. Spence going to give this one away as Jones White has it. Jones White's been a problem from the three-point line against the Hornets. Give it away to Lovelace. Spence hangs out in the corner with the Nat at the block waiting on him. Now Spence is going to go back up to the top. Bartlett will give it away to him. Jones White. Back across to Lovelace, and Vilonia right now, no attempt to even get inside the perimeter. Now back across to Spence. And
what offensive play do you call this, Steve?
Run around in circles play. I'm not sure what the plan is here. And again, obviously, and that's going to be a foul on Dexter White. So he tried to go through the screen and runs through Lovelace. And
I think my phone tried to go to sleep because I hadn't touched it long enough. So we had to get something going.
Vilonia is one of those teams that they're happy with just, they'll be happy if this game is 30-29 at the finish, as long as they're on top. They do not want to try to get into a running match with us. They figured that out in Morrilton in that second game. Now nice play by Daughtery to knock it away from Jones White. Possession continues down there for the Eagles. Big Baby in the chat. Good to see the Big Baby in there as well. As now Lovelace has it away to Myers, and they'll play the game again up top. Not even trying to get it inside right now. Got to watch for the back cut here as Spence has an open lane to the back cut if they want to give it to him. Dex is kind of patrolling down there, but right now as Garland folds back over, just nothing happening. This is going to be frustrating. This is what the Hornets have to work through because this is frustrating. They're not even looking for a shot right now. They're going to play 4 corners and kick it up top, and this game may end 2-0 if this is how we're going to play basketball. They'll give this one inside to Bartlett. And they get Bartlett back to the basket. They're not even trying to get a shot right now. Now Bartlett, he will go to the bucket. Shot is up, no good. Spence with the rebound. He goes back up, and he puts it up and in. The Hornets got to do a better job there blocking out. And again, this style of offense can lull you to sleep. Now White crosses over as White comes over and picks his pocket. The Hornets going to have to settle down a little bit here.
communicate a little better between yourselves on the court right then.
Now Lovelace wants to drive. He kicks it away to Spence. Now Spence cross court. Oh, Wade didn't see it, or he had an easy steal. Back up to White. And again, they're going to go slow things down here. As now Spence trying to cut to the basket. He couldn't get open. Myers couldn't find him. Now Myers, he's going to try to drive to the basket. He stops, hands it away to Spence. Spence turns, runs over Garland. It's going to be a blocking foul on Colby. And Spence will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Foul line number 0, Garland.
You want to make every shot count tonight, Steve.
Game of runs in basketball, as we know. This will be a situation where the Hornets just got to get their pace going.
You're right. You don't have to make them score.
Spence's free throw's up and good. Didn't say that's why we need shot clocks. You're right. Next year,
Yep.
thank goodness.
So it'll be all over after this state tournament.
Second one for Spence is up. He missed it, and the Nat's going to pull the rebound down, and Daugherty will control things. Let's see if the Hornets can find some openings here and get the lid off the basket. Daugherty lost control of it, gives it the Nat corner. Riley Wade, easy open money, no, won't go. And Garland trying to fight away the jump ball, and that'll favor the Eagles. It's a slow start here for the Hornets. And the Hornets going to bring a full court press, and the Hornets got to do this just to try to change things up. Now they got to hustle as White's trying to get it across. He will get it to Spence. Spence gets it to the corner, and now again they're just going to kick it back out and not get in any hurry as Bartlett up to Lovelace. This is where the Hornets got to keep your emotions in check, not get frustrated at the game not going at your pace. At some point we're going to have to double and get some kind of steal, something, as Myers going to go all the way to the basket and lay it up and in. Good job there. And a bad idea by KT as he just tried to throw it in quickly. Right now the Hornets got to settle it down. Not a good start for your Hornets, down 5-0 here, as again, you see it, Myers is telling Lovelace just to stand there, and they're not in any hurry. Now the Hornets will come out and force the action as Daugherty's out on it. Now Spence with it as Spence looks to drive on the Nat. He throws it back. Bartlett chasing it down, backcourt violation. That'll go to the Hornets.
Got to make a move here. Got to get something on the board.
And Weathersford says you can't blame Vilonia for the strategy, and you're right.
Nope.
I mean, that's what I would
Very
do,
smart.
but this is where the Hornets have got to impose their will. And so far we've played sloppy. The inbound by KT wasn't very smart. And then, the play where Dex got his pocket pick. So we've got a discussion here. I'm not sure what the pause is in play, as officials are over at the scorer's table trying to figure something out here right now.
Can't get beat by 30 when you play like this.
No.
What?
But now they're going to send both teams to their benches as we await play here. Like I said, I'm not sure what the issue is.
Official review, which you can't do.
Yeah, we've had a couple of opportunities for that this weekend. They haven't. That is not in play in this tournament. So we're not sure right now what this conversation is. Now, Aaron, to your point, though, that's why it's a good thing that we're going to have the shot clock in place for next season. All right, now let's see. Something must have happened to the scoreboard. I'm guessing they were having issues with the scoreboard. Hang on, Jim's trying to say something.
8 minutes on the clock till the clock.
Yeah, something's happened with the scoreboards as they've reset them. There we go, 4.5. Now they've got to get everything else reset, so technical difficulties here in Yellow Jacket Arena. Once again, you guys make sure you're sharing our stream out. Let folks know that we are back and live here at Natural State Sports for the 5A state tournament.
And we're almost 4 minutes into a game when we haven't scored. It's a monumental thing.
Yeah, almost halfway through the first. We've not got a bucket. May not make it to 80 today.
Wrong team.
All right, so looks like we've got everything fixed. We're still waiting to get everything up on the board correct. And now here we go. We're ready for basketball again as the officials The tournament staff have gotten everything fixed up, so we're ready.
It's good to see him getting on top of something like that and catching it right now.
Colby will inbound it as Wade has it. Yeah, we don't want a Bergman issue. Did you hear about that deal?
No.
The score operator messed up the books and gave points to the wrong team. Bergman lost in the three, or I think it's 3A. KT shoots the three. That's short, no good, and Spence got the rebound. Basically, in essence, Bergman won the game because the score operator made an error in the official scorebook. They couldn't change anything, and the team that they had more points, but because the scorebook was wrong, and that was the official book, Bergman lost, even though they technically won the game in their district or the regional tournament. Ended their season.
Wow.
Now Lovelace, boy, what a screen! Yeah, that's an illegal screen on Lovelace. Wade was trying to fight over it.
He bounced off a little guy. That's a little bit rough. Unfortunate when we can't make a shot. I think we're 0 for 3.
Good to see Nico's dad back in with us, Mr. Davier.
We need to go. That's right.
All right, so Dotter, he's going to shoot the three, and that's long, no good, and rebound Spence.
All right, we got to quit doing that, and we got to make some shots, quit forcing stuff.
And we'll see how long they decide to stay away from Nico on the floor. I got to believe that they're going to try at some point here to start working through Nico inside with stuff like that happening. Hornets struggling right now.
Just go to the rim.
Now looking to drive here is Jones-White. He'll hand it away. Nope, fakes it. Nice move by White inside. Extra pass to Lovelace. Lays it up and in. And it's a 7-0 lead here for Vilonia. Garland will bring it up the floor with Lovelace in front of him. Gives it away. Wade fakes the shot. Drives with Myers. He's doubled and has to back out. Now gives it away to Daugherty. Daugherty going to go off the screen to the right. Runs into Lovelace. That's going to be a blocking foul on Lovelace.
Make the shot.
That'll be his first.
Second
team foul.
It's his second.
Oh, his second. You're right. Sorry.
Foul number 1, Lovelace. That's his second.
Watch Colby get the assist off the baseline here.
They'll get this one into KT, and he'll set things up as they hand it away to Garland. Garland looking at Shook to get the play call, as now he'll set to operate. Looks to drive, gets met by Myers, hands it away to Dexter White. White gives it away to Wade. Wade pump fake, going to drive to the basket, spin move. Inside, nice pass to KT, and the Nat puts it up and in.
All right. Caps all the basket.
Now the full court press will come as they'll break it with Lovelace across court to Myers. Myers stops. Now he wants to drive. Hand off to Spence, and Spence puts it up and in. Good offense by Vilonia to get the easy bucket for Spence there. 7-point lead for the Eagles as Garland hesitates. Stop. Block shot is up. Got it. Easy money. Knocks that bucket down. 9-4 game. Now this is where if you're going to stop the slow play, you got to do it right here in this full court press. Now they'll give it away to Bartlett. Bartlett picks up his dribble and stops. Now he's going to try to go, and let's see, timeout, Vilonia to avoid the 10-second call.
Can I have your attention, please? Miss Lisa George, owner of a Black Mercedes. You need to go to your car immediately.
Uh-oh, Lisa, what did you do?
Oh, no. You got us this great spot. Apparently the one you're in is not where you need to be.
Lisa must have taken the AD spot.
I will move it for you. All you got to do is bring me the keys, Lisa.
What did you do, Lisa? Oh, there she goes. I see her making her way across.
I'll move it for you.
She is hustling to the door.
She's got this. That's pretty good.
All right, so
I wonder if her name's on the call.
I'm sure somebody. There's about 700 officers from Sheridan and the surrounding areas working this game, so I'm sure that one of them ran them tags.
Yep. Jim.
Yep.
You tell him, Jim.
All right, so Bartlett. Wade runs right through Josh Lawrence, who just entered the game. Foul on Wade.
Numero uno for Cinco.
Bartlett get it in this time to Jones. White a little deeper. Get it across to Lawrence. Now White has it again across to Spence, who lost his. Gets it back to Jones. White. He does cross. Gets it across to Bartlett. Now Bartlett's going to back it up, and they'll set things up here with Jones White up top. Austin Myers away to Bartlett as Bartlett with Colby out on him tight. Hornets doing a good job of defending deep in the half court here to force the action. Try to get extra passes out of Vilonia. If you play defensively well, you're going to get a lot of steals. You can get in the passing lanes here, this Vilonia team. Spence way out up top. You got to watch for him to drive as the lane opens up. As he gives an elbow to KT in the face. Now Spence just tosses it up. Got his own rebound, puts it back up. That won't go. Got his own rebound again. Goes back up. That won't go. And rebound. Got it again. As Spence 3 opportunities inside to get that bucket. Now Nico getting ready to check in, as I think Shook's seen enough of that. What a battle there by Deshaun Spence. Now Wade. Pump fake. Oh, he's got Myers on his back foot instead. Nat's going to take the 3, and he got it. KT knocks down the 3.
If you're taking an elbow to the face, he needs that.
Now Lawrence has it as he gives it away to Myers. Myers will go back up top to Bartlett. Jones White gets things set. White wants to try to drive as Dexter White covered him. What is it with number 3s with the last name White?
I don't know.
It's a monopoly.
In white jerseys.
Now Myers get a little push off there on Kobe. Now the double, and he throws it. Oh, nearly threw it away as Bartlett had to go get it to the corner. Lawrence going to try to drive to the ball. Oh, nice pass, but Spence lost it. Now he goes up, gets fouled, and the bucket. As Spence gets the bucket and the harm, and he'll head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. KT picks up his first. Nico checks in for Riley Wade as they'll go with more size inside.
Nico looked bigger to you. Bigger than Wade, that is.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
Wade's not a small kid.
No, he's not. Spence at the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Rick.
Shot is up. He missed it. Nico gets the rebound. So the Predator on the floor as the clutch Carl Daugherty brings it up the floor.
I think this will be a season low in points in the first quarter.
I would assume so.
We had 5 in the BB game last Tuesday in the second
Nice
quarter.
move by Daugherty, that's short on the 3. Oh, and over Dexter White on the rebound. Jones White pushing it 4 seconds inside of the block. Daugherty tried to get the block, couldn't get it. Layup is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After a quarter of play, Vilonia leads this one 15-7.
So any great basketball coach will tell you that communication is absolutely key to winning ball games. If you don't communicate, you're not going to get the ball to the hoop. At Cornerstone, we feel the exact same way about the mortgage process. We have to communicate to you. We want you to know where you are every step of the way. We want to get you to the closing table with no stress, and that's a winning game plan to me.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you always have the home court advantage. Visit loansbydo.com to get started.
All right, we are back here at Yellow Jacket Arena on the campus of Sheridan High School with Maumelle Hornet basketball on Natural State Sports, presented by Cornerstone Home Lending. We appreciate everybody joining us. Good group watching us live right now. Let's see that number continue to grow for this ball game. It'll be Hornet ball after the break here as Garland will inbound. 15-7, and Andy, our Hornets are going to have to settle down a little bit. They're going to have to play out of the half court until they can start getting in front of these passes and getting some steals. They're giving Spence way too many easy opportunities underneath.
Well, you know, Toombs talked about starting to make your shots, getting used to the arena. Doesn't seem like they've gotten used to it yet.
You see how they work it now with Nico. He's going to go to the bucket right to the end and all the way, and blocked by Spence.
That wasn't how you do it.
That was not Spence. Yeah, it was. Sorry. Big play there. That'll get the Vilonia faithful happy. As, of course, no secret with their feelings about Nico the Predator Davier.
Here we go.
As Bartlett has it taken away, but he somehow regains it. Now kicks it away to Jones White, and White's going to retreat all the way back as he gives away to Lawrence at the top.
Tom Brady Bowl.
They'll give it away to Bartlett, and now we get to do this all over again for the second. It's worked so far for Vilonia as it's gotten the Hornets out of their game.
Oh, it for sure has.
Myers trying to drive, gives it out of the corner. Lawrence got away with it, now walked again inside to Myers. Good pass, lays it up and in. And again, too many easy buckets underneath for Vilonia.
All out of place.
Now Nico has it, gives it back to Garland. Garland looking, he'll stop. Pop shot is up, that's short, and another rebound lost out, and KT trying to run it down, but it was out of bounds off Nico, and that'll stay with the Eagles. Hornets going to have to get the seal off the bucket here. They got to find some shots.
10-point deficit with this kind of play might last all day. You got to get it off. You got to get it quick.
Similar to what we dealt with in the BB game. You got to think
similar.
This is a lot of the same game plan for Vilonia that BB brought.
But they do.
Oh, lost. Oh, and a late whistle going to be called on Garland.
Oh, it's a tough foul. That's a tough foul. That was 0 on 0 or 0 on 10?
10.
He had a 0 on his jersey.
Wade checks in as Garland's going to take a seat. That was Colby's second already. Oh, boy, Lawrence going to go all the way to the basket. Easy layup, and again, too many easy buckets as the Hornets not playing good defense here right now.
They're asleep. They got to wake up.
Daughtery was 6.5, trying to get around Bartlett. Now Daughtery inside to the block, back outside to Dexter White. Now White going to try to drive, gives it away to the net. Open look for three. It's up, it's off to the right. Short as Myers comes away with the rebound. Quick shots, not good shots.
He's the only one who's made anything, really. He's got 5 points. He's leading scorer. Of the 7, he's got 5 of them.
I'll give this one away as Spence looks to drive on the net, gets inside of the block. Shot is up and no good. But another foul on KT, his second. And Spence will go back to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Spence knocks down the first.
Pretty sure Spence has got more points than the Hornets.
And Shook wants a timeout. So it'll be a 30-second timeout for the Hornets, as this has not been the start that Shook the Hornets wanted in this one.
No, sir.
I'll tell you right now, the difference, Andy, is we've got to figure out a way to – we've got to slow things down and get better shots in the half court. I mean, the look for KT was open, but I can promise you right now in that huddle –
not the shot you want to take.
Exactly, and that's going to be the conversation that Shook's having, I think, in the huddle right now is, look, you're open for a reason. They're going to sag off of you much like they would with Nico out there. We get it. You both can make a three from time to time, but let's be realistic. Let's find something and work it inside. When you've got Nico on the floor with KT, you've got to work those two together.
Absolutely. KT is pretty much a trash man when it comes down to inside.
Yeah.
He's going to clean up all the garbage around the basket. Spence is going to jump with him every time. Kid's got probably some of the best quick twitch muscle down there where he can bounce off the floor all day long.
Yeah.
Jim, sit down.
All right, so Spence will shoot the second free throw here from the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Ends up and missed that one as Nico going to chase it down and get the rebound.
Nico's showing a little bit of rust right now, too. He's got to clear that off. So
Daughtery off the screen. He's going to drive it inside, get all the way to the bucket, up and rolls off. No good. Got his own rebound, goes back up, gets fouled, and it won't go. But Daughtery will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. The foul, I believe, is going to be on Spence.
It needs to be.
And that'll be his second if it's on him. And it is. Garland about to check back in.
Mm-hmm.
So Spence picks up his second foul. And Daughtery knocks down the free throw. 13-point deficit, now 12, as Dex will sit as Garland's on the floor.
You've got to take advantage of every one of these, too.
And Daughtery knocks that one down.
That's also the advantage of driving to the basket.
Yeah, make them make calls. The whistle has blown a lot in this arena this week. Bartlett, they easily break the press. Bartlett going to go all the way inside. Nico meets him there, and good defense by Nico as Daughtery comes away with the rebound. Now quickly to Wade. Wade stops. He'll back it up, wait for his team to get down and help. Gives it away to Nico. Now Nico looking to back it down. He'll turn it. The block shot is up. They're going to get him for the walk. Nico travels.
Like I said, he's just a bit rusty right now.
To that point, 3 straight games missed for Nico, so it may take him a few minutes to get back in rhythm. And also, you got to think, too, since the Parkview game, I mean, he admitted it, the coaches admitted it, he was a little bit out of rhythm. And so he finally started to get back into rhythm and then got hurt. Now Myers lost it, had it knocked away, and now they're going to say Vilonia ball. I thought it was off his leg.
I did, too.
And the official shakes his head no, and it'll stay with Vilonia.
Yep, he's right there. We're up here.
White will get it in as Myers has it with KT out on him. And they break the bunch underneath, and now they'll go 4 corners, and they'll back it out.
KT's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls, Steve.
And Myers wants to drive. Myers all the way inside, lost it on the way up. Oh, they're going to get KT for his 3rd. Should have been a travel before he went up. No call. And instead, they're going to call KT for his 3rd.
He's going to have to sit. You can't have him in trouble anymore.
2nd. Okay. They're calling it his 2nd. So the 2nd on KT. It's not as bad here early with 5:05 left in the half.
I don't know who they got the other one on then.
2, and 2. Garland, Wade, and KT all have 2. And then there's 1 extra. I don't know who that's on.
I'll give that one away then, because I had him at 1.
Myers' 2nd one is up, and he got it. So back to a 13-point lead here for the Eagles as Garland going to bring it up the floor. I'm ready for tournament mode Garland to.
That's who needs to come alive right now.
Initiate tournament mode as Garland stops back up top. KT looks, elbow shot is up, got it. KT knocks down the bucket. Back to an 11-point game.
Quick score is a good thing. Now you got to get a cap here.
Well, that's the better shot, obviously. Oh, Nico flash, nearly got the steal. Jones White has to pick up his dribble, and it's stuck. Give it away to Spence, and now they'll reset things with Bartlett up top. Now the screen by Spence as he's trying to roll to the basket. KT got to chase him down. That's going to open the lane for Jones White. Nice extra pass. Spence throws it down.
He's sitting there waiting on that all day.
Now Daughtery, he'll control, give it away to Nico at the elbow. Nico looks to drive, stop, shot is up, short, no good, and rebound Spence. Nico looking timid down there. I don't know, he's not even trying to go at Spence inside at this moment. Now White turns, he had an open look, back outside. Josh Lawrence for 3, no good. Rebound Garland.
It's the first 3 they've attempted.
Now Garland quickly the other way. He's going to try to go all the way to the bucket, to the block, got hit, foul, shot is up, no good. But Colby Garland ahead of the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Appreciate everybody in our comments section. We like having fun with our folks in the comments. Keep it clean, have fun. Garland's first one's up, got it. So 3:53 to go here in the first half. Hornets trail this one by 12, 24-12. I think 13 is our biggest deficit of the year outside of that North Little Rock game. Well, in the Parkview game.
Parkview don't count.
Garland's second one's up, he got it. So back to 11 here. Again, absolutely zero sense of urgency out of this Vilonia team. Now this is where the Hornets have got to really, and boy, Bartlett just runs right past Daughtery. The Hornets got to do a better job with that. If you're gonna make them pay for this type of offense, that's where you got to beat them. Now Lovelace double, gives it away almost the backcourt as White makes a good catch. Now Myers wants to drive.
He's quick. At first step, he beats KT every single time.
He's an athlete. Headed to UCA as a quarterback. Myers looking to drive. Oh, nice move inside. Hands it away to Lovelace. And again, the Hornets are letting everything get in behind them as no one's sticking with their guy inside. Vilonia is living off of that play. Give it to KT. Now to KT. Goes up over the top. Got it. Up over Lovelace. Good job by the Nat.
KT's got 9.
He needs somebody else to pick it up. Oh, that's a screen by Spence, and Jones White goes all the way to the bucket.
Can't trade right now. You've got to get a stop. They'll be happy to trade 13 up.
Oh, yeah. Daughtery hands it away to Garland. KT going to cover Nico and KT out for the screen. Now Garland, hesitation, inside up, and get it. Bucket. Oh, it's shot. They're going to call a charge on Garland. That'll be his 3rd.
That's rough.
Dexter White's going to check in, and Garland will have to sit.
Boy, I don't know what you do.
I don't either. You're rewarding a player for being out of position there. That's a tough one.
Whew, yeah, about that. Didn't know you could shuffle your feet and get a charge call.
Boy. So Myers will inbound here. 2:33 to go in the half. He throws the baseball pass, and oh boy, Spence has got it. He'll run it down and stop. Back out to Jones White. Across to Lovelace, and they are back to the basket. Going to go back to the four corners. So Lovelace looking to get around KT. Kicks it outside as Myers has, and again, they'd be happy to run the last 2:20 off of this. 13-point lead for Vilonia, and much like we talked about in the BB game, cannot let this pace be the dictation of the rest of the game if the Hornets want to have any chance to win this ball game. Now Lovelace, he's got an open lane, goes all the way inside. Up, missed it. Wade with the rebound. Now quickly, bad pass. Cannot do that. The Hornets have got to play better. Now 4-on-1, the oop, and Spence throws it down. Daugherty bringing it up the floor, and this is what happens. You don't want to let the underdog hang around. Now Nico going to go all the way to the bucket. Strong move by Nico. Doesn't get the call, but he gets the bucket. Again, I don't understand. Anyway.
Not going to happen.
This is feeling really reminiscent of a game earlier in this tournament. It's now Jones White. Oh, nearly stolen. His Daugherty almost had it from Lovelace. Good job there by Daugherty to try to get out there and get it. Now White started to drive. He'll back it back out, and White has it up top. Trying to run clock. Markaylin Rochelle getting ready to check in for the Hornets as Lovelace wants to drive on Daugherty. No chance as now the double comes. They'll get it up top to Bartlett. Bartlett has to kick it back out. And Jones White looks at the clock, acts like he's going to drive, turns us back to the basket, and they'll hang out up here as we're down to 1 minute to go in the half. Spence trying to jab step on, and Nico, good defense by Nico. And now somehow they get it away to White. Now Spence going to go inside. It's a charge.
You have to call
there
that.
we go.
You have to call that.
They do get the call this time as Wade steps in and gets the charge, and that's big. So 3 on Spence. Rochelle's going to enter as KT's going to sit. They said second, but your board clearly says 3.
That's his third for sure. I know that. Jim, you're wrong.
Their board clearly says 3. Spence does sit. So Spence is on the bench here as Daugherty brings it up. 45 seconds to go. And Daugherty with Lovelace out on him. Almost lost his dribble. Now hands it away to Wade. Wade inside to Nico. Nico, he needs to work. Goes inside, shot is up, and got it. Now Nico starting to work inside here with 30 seconds to go. Dex trying to defend here as that is 13. That's Zach Nolan. Nolan, and almost stolen. Now they'll give it away to Bartlett. Bartlett, an extra pass. They lost it out of bounds. This is why you got to get Spence off the floor, because this is a different team without 24 on the floor for Vilonia. 18 seconds. Hornets can get it to single digits before the half. That's Ben Casper in the game who lost that one out of bounds for Vilonia. Now Daugherty. Oh, boy, almost threw it away. Wade makes a good catch. Wade directing traffic with 7 seconds. Gives it up to Nico. Nico, nice pass. No! Oh, he threw it behind Rochelle.
Oh, so close.
3.3 to go. Jones White's going to try to check in here, and they'll let him check in as they're going to sit Cannon Bartlett.
That was it. Single digits. First time in a long time. That's the long pass.
Myers, the quarterback, will inbound.
Well, he's going to throw it the length of the court.
And that's what they wanted, but Daugherty defended that. They'll get it to Casper. Casper stops, throws up a heave at the buzzer, and almost got it off the front of the rim. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. After a half, our Hornets have got some work to do. Vilonia leads at 30-19. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more Hornet basketball on Natural State Sports.
So any great basketball coach will tell you that communication is absolutely key to winning ball games. If you don't communicate, you're not going to get the ball to the hoop. At Cornerstone, we feel the exact same way about the mortgage process. We have to communicate to you. We want you to know where you are every step of the way. We want to get you to the closing table with no stress, and that's a winning game plan to me.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you always have the home court advantage. Visit loansbydo.com to get started.
American Pie Pizza is the place to be for the best pizza in Central Arkansas and an inside look at Maumelle Hornet athletics. Join us every Monday beginning January 3rd for Hornets Live with Coach Shook at 7 p.m. and enjoy Wing Mondays, 89-cent wings from 4 p.m. to close. Plus, kids eat free. cheap wings, free food for the kids, and an inside look into Hornet basketball, you got no excuses to not join us. So get out to 9709 Maumelle Boulevard every Monday starting January 3rd. And don't miss out the rest of the week, whether it's $2 Tuesdays for $2 off your favorite 14-inch pizza or one of the great daily lunch specials. Make American Pie Pizza your go-to for lunch or dinner this week. And be sure to ask your server about the American Pie red envelopes and how you could get up to $50 on gift certificates this holiday season. Located at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard or order online at ampiepizza.com.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Yellow Jacket Arena here on the campus of Sheridan High School for the 5A state tournament.
Yellow Jacket Arena.
Thank you. Maumelle Hornet basketball brought to you by Natural State Sports, presented by Cornerstone Home Lending. All right, so tough first half for our Hornets. We trail 30-19 here. We're just about ready for the second half to start. Leading scorer, 30 points total for Vilonia, 14 of those from Deshaun Spence. Austin Myers with 6, Jones White with 4, Jarkel Lovelace with 4, and Josh Lawrence with 2. For the Hornets, leading scorer, Caleb Thurman with 9. He's 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the dotted eye three-point line. Nico Davier with 4 points as he got going there late. Also 2 rebounds. Colby Garland 4 points, but 3 fouls is the story there. Carl Daugherty Jr. just 2 points, 2 rebounds. Dexter White has nothing in the stat book other than a foul and a turnover. And so that wraps up the stats for your Hornets. And again, the big thing the Hornets have got to do, I think 2 things, Andy, that we got to see our Hornets do here in the second half of this game. Number 1, stop letting them back cut to the basket on you. We're doing a good job of keeping them in this half court and stopping them at the block, but they're letting them roll around behind them and having the back cuts. That's obviously really hurting the Hornets. That's number 1. Number 2, feed the predator. Let him go to work underneath. Spence has 2 or 3 fouls. There's some questions. The board says 3. They said 2. Jim, I don't know how many he has. Either way, figure out a way to get him 3 or 4 or 2 or 3 more here in the second half. Yeah, I don't care.
Jim, it's 2.5.
Just because you saw the difference. Once he came out of the game, Nico went straight to the bucket without any resistance. Ben Casper is a big drop-off from Deshaun Spence, and we want to keep it that way if at all possible.
Yeah, that's for sure. The athleticism that Deshaun Spence brings to the court at any time he's an eraser at the rim for his height, for sure.
He's just so athletic. He gets up really well. He's just one heck of a ball player.
I mean, down here he had 2 or 3 offensive rebounds, and we had nothing to answer him, even with KT standing there.
Yeah.
I don't know how there wasn't a foul called in the play, but it happened that way. And we have got to get the cap off that rim from 3. And they're taking a few too many shots around there, rushing a few things, which I get it, being far behind and trying to rush it. At the same time, I mean, you got to get a good shot, too. Yeah. It's got to be a good look from the right person from 3.
Well, and I think that's where it works out. You've got to get Nico, and that's I'm hoping that was the conversation in the locker room. I like to ask Shook that question a lot, and he's not going to divulge a lot as a coach. We don't want to know exactly what's said in there, but I got to believe that the game plan coming into the second half here is to feed the predator inside, and that'll open 0 and 2 on the perimeter as well as 3 and 5. So, I mean, you're going to have opportunities. I think we'll see a little bit more of Rochelle, obviously, with some of the foul trouble. KT with 2, Colby with 3 now. So I think we'll probably see a little bit more of the freshman Markaylin Rochelle as well.
You got to look for your floor general 0 out there. I mean, he's going to have to play smart the whole time. Now, if he gets a 4th, you got to have him all the way down the stretch. Yep. You cannot lose him like we did in the Parkview game. He's got to be there. And he knows that.
Josh Ditton says, J-Bo, we need a Marion type of play. We need something, anything to get these guys going.
No, we don't need to stretch it that far, Josh.
Yeah, I'd rather this be settled late in the game, but again,
we could have been at 9 points very easily.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a kind of just a missed pass, a little bit too quick, a little bit behind somebody, and within single digits.
And that's the fear. I mean, to your point, we were talking about it off air during the break there at halftime. The question is how rusty is Nico right now? Is this a situation where, Nico's really only played maybe two full games since the Parkview game. He came back, played a couple, and then against Hall, he turned his ankle on a play inside and hasn't played since then. So I would assume to see I would assume we'll see a concerted effort to get the Predator involved inside.
You have to. There's no effort. I mean, you have to get it involved. There can't be a want. It's got to happen.
J-Bo makes a good point. They got to come out of the second half like they did against Jonesboro in the state championship game, and you're right.
Absolutely.
And we sleptwalked through that first half, it seemed like. And again, against a team like Vilonia, it's easy to sleepwalk. You get very frustrated with this four-corner stuff. We didn't see this in the first 2 matchups. This goes back to, obviously, the reasoning why Vilonia went off and pulled all of their video from YouTube so that no one could scout them. And so we'll see how things work out here. Vilonia will start with it here in the second half, as they'll get it into Jones White. Jones White will control for the Eagles. So Bartlett gives it away here, and Deck's way out on Myers. That's a different matchup than we had earlier, and Colby gets caught up in the wash. They get the switch as now Colby's out on Myers. Dex is on Lovelace. Myers trying to cut to the basket. Wasn't there as Bartlett has it up top. Lovelace gets around Dex, goes inside. Now quickly out, almost threw it away as Bartlett's got it. And again, they're not even looking. Now they will as Myers going to go to the basket. Nobody even came down in the lane. An easy bucket to start the second half for Vilonia. So Garland, cross court to Wade. Open look in the corner for three. Yes, easy money dots the eye.
Easy money to easy money.
A 10-point game, closest the Hornets have been in a long time. Now White. Again, they're letting them break this press, or this full court press. And there it is, 10-second call. They're going to get the 10-second call this time. As Jones White all he had to do is go forward, and that's what Coach Campbell's telling him. If he just wanted to win across half court, he had it. But instead, he backed it out. And that's big. So Garland now, he'll quickly wait again. Pump fake all the way to the bucket, trying to go around. Spence gets hammered. That's number 4 on Spence, I believe. We'll see what they call here. Foul's going to be on Spence. Okay, they're saying third. The board still says 4. So
This
Wade,
is 4th foul.
Wade will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Comes up by Wade is long.
Wow. I'm really confused by that. I mean, it shows 7 total fouls up there. How many did they have last half?
I didn't look.
Last 2 quarters, half, whatever you want to call it.
Second one's up. It's good. So Wade gets the second. Single-digit game down to 9. But again, as we learned in that Bergman game, the official scorekeeper's book is what matters, and that's what's up there. So we'll see what happens.
Well, that's just 4.
I know. That's what I'm
saying 3.
That's what it should be, so we'll see. Now Bartlett, and that's stolen away by Wade. Has it knocked out by Bartlett. Look out for the rail.
Yeah, that's rough on your head if you hit it.
That'll stay with the Hornets. Good defense here. Hornets bringing the defensive intensity, and again, reminiscent of what we saw against BB at our place on senior night. We'll get it into Daughtery. As Daughtery,
he'll shoot that.
He thought about the catch and shoot. Now he's going to look to work and lost his dribble. Hands it away to Garland. Garland stop. Shot is up. Short range jumper, no good. But KT pulls down the offensive board. Thurman, he'll stop. He's going to take the long 2, and he got it. And that with double digits.
7 points.
Now the Hornets going to bring the full court press again. There's Myers. Oh, Dex nearly took it away. Now Myers going to get it across half court quickly to Lovelace. Back up top. They'll set things with White across to Bartlett. Now White with it. Clutch out on him. Now give it away as Lovelace looks to go to the right, looks to drive to the bucket, lost his footing out of bounds. There's going to be a foul call, a push on Carl, I think.
It's his first.
And that'll be his first.
Daughtery.
Don't worry, I struggled with it the first time too.
Yeah, we did.
Now White going to toss it up over the top as Bartlett makes the catch. And Jones White has it. Hornets doing a good job, though.
Very good denial by Carl there. Keep him from getting the ball the first time.
And they've been able to do this. It's the length of these possessions that seems to get the Hornets. Look at Spence isn't even moving over here in the corner. As they're not even trying to run an offensive set. Just trying to stay away from 5-second calls.
Watch the elbow, man.
And Myers back up top. White has it. He looks to drive to the left. Hornets cut him off as KT rolls inside, but nothing there. Back up to Bartlett.
Well, on the other hand, KT gets to stand there and take a break too.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be wore out, but you don't get into their legs with this either. Now Myers looking to drive. Wade had it, almost took it. Now on the floor, and a timeout called by Vilonia.
How can you call a timeout when did they really have
He had the ball. Yeah, he had the ball. Myers got it in his hand when they called the timeout.
He was getting poked when he had it.
So timeout, 30-second timeout here for Vilonia. They've got 3 of those left.
You know, if you call one of those with 0, Coach, it's a technical. Ask Marion from last year. I'll tell you all about it.
The J-Bo moment.
Just saying. Might learn something.
Mutombo, I like the trash talk from Mutombo in the comments.
That's funny.
I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Glad we were able to bring it to you today.
It'll make this half day worth it, though, I'm going to tell you.
You're right. Make all these hours I've spent in this arena worth it this week.
Got the transmission out before I left, so I'm good.
White will get it into Spence. KT out on him quickly. Spence gives it away as Austin Myers will reset things, starting off with Daugherty out on him. And boy, that was close. And there it is, 5 second. Yep. Oh, they're going to call. Oh, my goodness gracious.
It was more like 7 seconds.
They called Daugherty for a ticky-tack foul, his second.
That's a quick way to get 2 of them. He didn't have any first half, so he's got 1 or 2 to give, I guess.
Oh. White does a good job not to catch that before. Now we're just calling every what are we doing? We're going to call Dexter White for the foul.
It was the pushback. Of course, he used his forearm to shove him off, so that's not a foul, though.
So Dex gets his first. That's the 3rd team foul.
I've got 2 for Dex.
It's over and back.
Oh, Lord.
Now Bartlett gives it away to Myers. Myers looking to drive, gets to the free throw line, cut off by Daugherty, back out to Jones-White.
They're not going to the basket, so I don't know if you can call it cut off. You just feel like, oh, we're just going to go backwards.
Never seen a team play with their back to the baskets as much as Vilonia has in this game so far. It'd still be up by 7.
I mean, it works for them.
Bartlett lost it. Now looking to drive to the right, nothing there. Gives it away to Myers.
Be careful, you get a foul called.
Now inside as he tried, and they tried the back cut, and Hornets defended it well that time, but Myers gets it back, and they're going to waste time again here as they'll Tom Brady it with 4.5 to go in the 3rd.
That ball doesn't have any air left in it.
And Bartlett makes the catch. And Dex on it. Look at Dex trying to defend from his backside. Somehow, and a charge. Yes, sir. And is Wade okay?
I don't know.
Riley's hurt.
Dex has got a cramp. Maybe.
I think Dex was faking a cramp so he didn't look so bad on the on the floor like that. I'm not going to lie. Nico checks into the game as Wade's going to take a seat.
Dex is just stretching. Was it like he got juked out of his shoes, or was it a maybe I'm a little bit embarrassed?
He just stumbled a little bit. Now KT with an open look there on the left. Inside, here we go. Nico turns, got fouled on the way up and out of bounds. Hey, they call the foul over here, and Colby has to inform the official it was a foul, and the Predator will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line to shoot 2.
Does he remember how to make these?
Fouls on Lovelace, his 3rd.
Nico, I hope you remember how to make these, bud.
And Long.
You let me down, kid. Come on. You got this.
That one's better as Nico knocks the 2nd one down. Hornets have gotten within 6. Now Myers with it. It's a big cut. Now he gets across half court, gives it away to Bartlett.
KT, you got to be careful. Come on.
Now Myers, he sees an open lane, going to go all the way to the bucket and puts it up and in. Myers hits the floor hard, and he may have turned an ankle. He did. Yep. Nico makes the catch, gives it back to Daugherty. Daugherty open look for 3. No, Long. Rebound. Predator goes back up. He gets swatted by Spence. What a play. Now they're going to try to go to the baseball pass. And 2 wide receiver, quarterback, and the defensive back couldn't get it. Now Garland underneath, and Jones, or that's Bartlett who puts the bucket in. Messy possession there, and a bucket for Vilonia, and they're back up 10. Now Thurman, he's going to shoot the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Bartlett. Now quickly as Myers has it. Daugherty trying to run him down. Lays it up, no good. And a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Daugherty. It'll be his 3rd. Fans want a goaltend. I don't think it was anywhere near a goaltend.
Swatted off the backboard.
No bucket, but a foul is, and the bigger part is it's going to be the 3rd on Daugherty. And Myers will go to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. And Myers short on the first one.
It's the quarterback toughness in him getting up and doing that.
So knocks down the 2nd one, back to an 11-point lead for the Eagles. Token pressure here by Vilonia as the Hornets break it, give it back to Garland. Garland looking to drive, gets inside. No, what a pass, but Lovelace somehow got it between the legs. Dex has got it. Nice pass into Nico, but Lovelace took it away. Oh, the Hornets are not playing good basketball in this game.
No, they're not.
They are out of their game. Vilonia's done a phenomenal job to take our Hornets out of the game so far. Now a double team here as Garland steals it away. Now easy money, trying to take it the other way. Stop, corner, Dexter, steps back, 3, up, and no, that's off to the right. Rebound, fought for, the Nats got it. He goes back up off the backboard and got it. Thurman with the bucket. Hornets back within 9. Myers, Spence is all alone. KT going to try to come around. Oh, boy, and KT going to get called for the foul. They're going to call this intentional.
Yep. He tried to cut out of the way, it looked like, and he just...
And now Lovelace coming to try to start a fight. He's going to get teed up. They're going to...
Thurman's got his hands up walking away.
Now KT will go to the other end. And Lovelace gets called for the tee, but I think it's going to be an intentional foul potentially on KT here. As KT...
He almost stopped.
Well, what KT did wrong there is he would have just stopped and turned him, okay, but he turned and leaned back, which got his man out in the air. Tough play there. So we'll see the discussion.
Shots and a ball, most likely, won't they?
Well, the tee should give us shots in the ball, but I think we're going to go down here and shoot the technicals. Then we'll come down here, and they're going to shoot the intentional foul and the ball. I'm assuming that's what's about to happen.
Can we ask our resident expert?
Okay. This is what's called point of interruption. Well, they may have changed the rule because they're going to shoot this side first. Then we'll shoot the technical down here and get the ball out of bounds.
Okay, so they didn't call it an intentional, I'm assuming.
No.
Okay. I think that was the question. I think that's what Coach Campbell wanted for Vilonia.
Importantly, Deshaun Spence is not hurt, too.
Yeah.
Because that could have been really rough if he really got after it.
And Spence gets the shooter's bounce on the second one, so he gets both. Now Garland will shoot the technical shots on the other end.
And ball out of bounds mid-court.
So Lovelace sits as he picked up. That technical was Lovelace's 4th. Keep that in mind as well. Garland knocks down the first.
Down 10.
And easy money gets both of them. And it'll be Hornet basketball. So 9-point game, Hornet ball here, 39-30 with 2:31 to go in the third.
You got to get it together right here.
Get this one in as Garland picks it up in the backcourt. And Garland with a screen from the Predator. Garland going to go all the way inside and is rejected inside by Spence. Spence doing one heck of a job underneath. Now double, gets it away to Myers. Oh, he had Lawrence underneath. Instead, he goes back up to Bartlett, and now four-corner it here as Jones-White gets to take a nap. And that's a bad foul by Nico as he tried to reach around and get the tip out. Oh! So Nico picks up 2 here with the foul and the technical. Now Hornets have got to calm down. This is not, we got exactly what we wanted. You got Vilonia worked up. You got Vilonia mad. They're upset. We had exactly what we wanted, and we go out with an emotional response and make a dumb play again. Like, we've got to stop with the emotional responses on the floor, and let's play basketball. They're letting Vilonia frustrate them. Well, they're letting Vilonia and the officials frustrate them. The officiating's been frustrating all week. You know that. You've been able to sit and watch the games. Just come out and play your game. White knocks down the first one.
If you don't play your game, you don't play any more games, period.
And, you have to understand when you're the Hornets. We saw it in the Jacksonville-Russellville game. These officials, they're quick triggering these technical fouls. They're not sitting around giving you opportunities. You chirp, they're going to call it.
They'll get 2 more shots, don't they? No, it
wasn't a shooting foul. It will be going forward. That was our 7th.
Wow.
It was also Nico's 2nd according to the board, although we can't trust that.
No, he didn't have any. He got 1 for the hand touch and then 1 for whatever he said to him.
Well, now hang on. If that was the 7th, is it not 1 and 1?
Shh. Don't say anything.
I get it into Spence here. 11-point lead.
Half court.
He probably could.
First 3-point dunk ever.
Yeah.
Just throw it up there. He'll get it.
Spence away to Lawrence. 11-point lead here, and Vilonia can just chip the clock away at this point with 1:50 to go in the third.
I hate this no shot clock thing.
And they'll give it away here as up to Lawrence. KT out on him. Again, Jones-White has it. Dexter trying to take it away from him. They'll hand it away as Spence will control. Nico way out on him. Nico got to be careful not to pick up another foul. So they'll give it away to Myers. Now to Lawrence here is, again, no attempt to even go to the basket. Now a nice cut there as Lawrence going to go all the way to the bucket and lay it up and in. Hornets are not, and uh-oh, Lawrence is hurt. Lawrence may have a cramp.
That's Bartlett.
Or sorry, you're right, Bartlett is hurt. He is hopping to the tunnel, and they're going to try to fix a cramp, it looks like. Why did they stop play? Jim
shouldn't have.
He was off the floor. Should they? Never mind. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. As Garland inbound, 13-point lead for the Eagles. Minute 13 to go in the third. Daugherty step back, 3 up and got it. Carl Daugherty Jr. dots the I. 10-point game.
Now get a stop quickly.
White trying to get it across. He gets stopped and now chunks it up ahead to Spence, and Spence will back it out with 55 seconds to go in the third.
Ball.
Yeah, over and back. There we go. Chris Garland down there making sure they get that call right, as Colby's dad was helping officiate.
Come on, two. Let's get hot.
So now Daugherty, elbow, stop, shot is up. No, wouldn't go as White gets the rebound. Myers, he's going to try to go to the bucket against Wade. Up, no good. Daugherty with the rebound. And Myers again slow to get up. Gives it away to Garland. Garland into the corner. Nat thought about it. He's going to shoot the 3. It's up. Got it! The Nat knocks down the 3. 7-point game. They'll get it ahead to Lawrence here as Lawrence gets across. Oh, nearly went backcourt. Now he stopped, doubled, lost his dribble. Now tries to get it to the corner. Myers steps up. He'll drive to the bucket against Nico. That's a charge. It's a charge. No call there. Is now half second in. That won't count even if it goes, and that'll do it. Almost went. That'll do it for the third quarter of play. After 3, 45-36, Vilonia leads.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
All right, welcome back, folks, here to Yellow Jacket Arena on the campus of Sheridan High School. Maumelle Hornet basketball and Natural State Sports presented by Cornerstone Home Lending, and we are 8 minutes away from either advancing to the second round or advancing back to Maumelle for the rest of the year.
No rest of the year. There's no tomorrow.
That's right.
If you don't win by 1.
Well, the Hornets down 9. And we'll have possession to start the final period of play as Garland sets the inbound. Here we go, Daugherty. See if the Hornets can get in some rhythm. KT, he's going to try another 3. It's up, and he got it. Thurman dots the I, and the Hornets are within 6. Got to get back on defense. Let's get some turnovers. Myers, he's got a bum ankle. He'll hand it away to Lawrence. Lawrence up top. Jones-White has it. Now the crowd getting loud for the Hornets as into the game now is Nolan. Nolan gives it away to Lawrence. Lawrence trying some moves. He didn't really have any as he gives it away to Jones-White.
Dribble the ball, kid.
White gives it away to Spence. The Predator out on him across to Lawrence. Now he looks to drive. Uh-oh, going to go all the way to the bucket and missed the layup. He misses the bunny, and Wade gets the rebound. Now easy money coming up. He'll stop, hands it away. Thurman lost his dribble. Gets it to Nico. Nico trying to go inside, tried to get it into Colby, couldn't get it, and Spence comes out of there with a loose ball. Now 2-on-1 here for Vilonia as Myers driving to the basket, hands it away to Lawrence. This time he won't miss the bunny as the Hornets didn't get back on defense.
2-on-1, kind of rough.
Had a big chance there, and the Hornets didn't play it well. Now Garland, he'll stop. 3 is up. Oh, long, no good, and that should have been a foul on Nico as Lawrence comes away with the rebound.
Let's run around in circles.
Oh, nearly got it. Oh, you're going to get a foul as Nico runs through White.
Wrong sport.
That's his 4th. No,
Third.
You're right. Sorry, 3rd on Nico.
And he's going to shoot.
Going to be 1-1 as Lawrence will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Dex in, Nico out. Sorry, Jones White will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line to shoot 1-1. And Lovelace will check into the game with 4 fouls as Nolan sits. And White knocks down the first one.
Back to 9. I told you KT would be our hottest three-point shooter coming into the fourth quarter. Would you believe me?
No.
I didn't either.
White gets them both. Back to a 10-point lead for the Eagles. Hornets have gotten it within 6. That's the closest we've been able to get in the second half. Daugherty, he'll stop. He's going to shoot the 3. Airballs it. Now Dex. Oh, he would have saved it, but he had to jump into the waiting arms of a cheerleader. I'm a little surprised. Was that ball? You don't see Daugherty miss that badly very often. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't tipped. Now White picks up his dribble, and Wade nearly had the steal. Hornet ball. Yes, sir, as that went off of Myers. And good job there by the Hornets to get the turnover.
I think that kid is what you just call a dude.
Yeah,
He's
for
just
sure.
A dude.
The corner, Wade's got an open look. Easy money for 3. No. Short. Daugherty gets the rebound. He's going to back in. Up. Oh, my goodness gracious.
It's Carl's 4th. Well.
Oh, these officials like their charge calls.
On this end of the court.
Unless it's Nico underneath. 5 seconds. 5 seconds! They get it in somehow to Spence on second number 6. Now Jones White going to bring it across half court as Dex has it. Dex out on him here as White gives it away as Lawrence curls. Lawrence thought about going to the bucket but gets rejected towards that, and now Myers. Oh, golly. Now Myers trying to go into the lane. Spins, extra step, didn't get called. Spunts. Spence dunks. Garland the other way. What a move, but he came up short, got his own rebound, goes back up, puts it in, and the foul. And Garland will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. And again, don't understand why we haven't been doing this the whole second half. We get 2 relying on the 3 ball. We could go inside and battle. That should be Spence's 5th. The board says 5.
It's his 5th. It's his 5th on the board.
And that'll be a full timeout for the Hornets.
I guess he gets 2 fourths. That'd be a half.
This shows 4 now on the board.
Wait a minute. Does that mean he gets 6 fouls in a high school game?
He does today. Which again, they probably just put the wrong one on him earlier, and maybe they plugged it into that incorrectly. The scorebook obviously has to say, 4 now for sure.
So we need to put a lid on their basket and make ours about a 1.5 feet bigger around.
The issue isn't really putting a lid on their basket. The issue is getting stops. We need some 10-second calls. We cannot let them burn a minute. Yeah, we can't let them burn a minute, 2 minutes each possession.
Well, yeah.
They've done. Give Vilonia a ton of credit. They've done a phenomenal job of just
playing their game.
Yeah, they again, much like BB did at our place, they won the war of style, and right now the Hornets are struggling because of it.
41 points with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock.
And here's the one thing too about this 4-corner style of offense.
You won't see it next year.
No, you won't. But again, in this style with high school basketball the way it is, no shot clock. What happens is if you're not a great defensive team, then we're not. I mean, we know that. We can play good defense. We're not great defensively. And so though, in those scenarios that if you don't get that initial stop, now they're going to dribble around forever. And then you get lazy. You get out of position because you're so frustrated, and you give up the easy buckets. And so now you've let them run 2 minutes, and they get a bucket. That's how games in 5A basketball in Arkansas end up 38-39. Colby misses the free throw, but he got his own rebound. And a jump ball or a foul. Give me a foul. That's a 5 on Spence. That's 5 on Spence. He's going to have a seat as Spence just picked up his 5th, and that is huge. That is huge.
I'll take a Colby missed free throw any day of the week to get that.
As Deshaun Spence will foul out with 5:41 left in this one. Now you change things tremendously inside.
21, go in. 24, have a seat.
As Smithhart will enter, they will not go with Casper. But that might as well be Casper underneath now without any. Daugherty open, catch and shoot, up. Oh, no good. Rebound. Dex has it. Fight for it. Jump ball is going to favor Vilonia, I believe. No, favors the Hornets. Possession. Oh, they don't have it right up here. They got it right down here. Possession arrow favors Vilonia. We'll get this one in. As White brings it up. Now White to the corner. Myers inside to Lovelace. High pass. Gives Dex time to get under there defensively. Oh, boy. Shot is up. Won't go, but Lovelace will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
Can't win for losing right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Foul number 3, White. It's his 3rd.
Dex picks up his 3rd. Lovelace to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line to shoot 2. This one's up. No good. Nico going to check into the game as Wade will sit. And okay, 11-point game with 5:27 to go. Nico's going to check in. How many points has he got right now?
Nico?
Like 4?
Probably something like that. 5.
I expect Nico to have 15 before the game's over. Now Garland out. Thurman, open look. He'll try to dot the eye again. Oh, short, and boy, rebound. Jones White. Now they got him doubled, and he's going to have to call a timeout. He will. They've got 2 left after that one.
I'm okay with him stopping the clock.
Yeah. We need those buckets. Those threes got to fall.
Yeah.
So full timeout again here for Vilonia, 52-41. As Jim looks at it, it's like he's got something to say.
They got to attack.
Yeah, they do.
I mean the eraser inside's gone.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. I think Nico, if we're going to win this game, Nico should have 15 at the end of it because they should feed him the rest of this game. I'm fine with KT taking that shot. And they did it right. They worked it in to out. KT had an open look. I don't have a problem with that. The key is, though, 23 better touch it every possession.
Yeah. You got to catch it cleanly and put it up.
Colby needs to drive.
You're right. And this is his time. This is when he usually finds a way to drive to the bucket, get fouls, and get to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. And to your point, Jim, that's what we need.
As long as it's not a charge with what they're calling right now, we're great.
Well, and, the good thing about Colby, he's really good at that jump step. He can drive, stop, and put the jumper up if he has to.
Yeah, he's good body control that, if he knows that somebody's in there going to be waiting to take it, he can elevate and just go straight up. Like quail I used to hunt. They'd go straight up and I couldn't shoot them.
5:01. And you're right. I get your point. I'm saying in this day and age of high school basketball with no shot clock right now, obviously we'll have a shot clock next season, but in this day and age, if you're not great defensively, a team can do this to you. Because if you can't get the traps and you can't get the steal early, then you allow them to take that 8-9 seconds off, get to the other side, and then they're going to run another 45 seconds to a minute and a half off before they get a bucket. All right, so White to inbound. KT trying to deny as Lovelace makes the catch. Now they double him as he passes it away to White. White stops, picks up his dribble, gives it away to, as that is Smithhart into the game as he gets it up head. Now Bartlett underneath, stolen away by White. Dex gets in front of that one as Garland's got it. Now quickly the other way, under 5 to go. Garland lost it, gave it away to Nico, up and got it. The Predator with the bucket.
There's 2 of them.
And you got to turn back around as the Hornets, again, full court. Got to force them into something, knocked out of bounds. And that'll stay with Vilonia.
It's a bunch of malarkey, Steve.
White to try to inbound again here. KT being the net. The net has arrived.
He's warning him about the verticality.
He stepped. Oh, he almost messed up. He did step out of bounds on that defense. Now ahead to Lovelace. Now they're going to try to bring it. Now they give it away as Smithart has it. Now Smithart runs it back the other way, and now they get it away to White. He'll try to Tom Brady it as White tries to go around Colby. Colby got to be careful not to pick up that foul on this end.
Yes.
We'll give it away to Lovelace. You want Lovelace to get his 5th. Let him run through you, Dex, as he gives it back out to Myers. Myers passes it to White. And now White, they're going to try to chase it back to the corner.
Hard to believe Austin Myers only has 1 foul in this game.
White gives this one away as Lovelace has it with Daugherty. Yeah.
He's got 4.
Yeah, Daugherty's got to be very careful here. And Colby got run through by Lovelace. No call, and now a ticky-tack foul going to be called on Dex.
It's a quick one on him. That's his 4th.
And that'll send Vilonia to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line, and we'll see just how good this team can shoot free throws. There are going to be a lot of them here for this final 4:05. Now you're going to have to, you may have to, with as much as they're going to run a clock down, if you can't get a foul, you can't get a steal in the half court or in the back court, you're going to maybe have to start the hack-a-eagle for the rest of this one.
Maul has not played at all.
Nope.
With the quick hands that he's got, I'm surprised. But you need quick feet, too, in getting up and down the court right now.
Myers short, but it rolls around, gets a shooter's touch on the second one.
Back up 11.
So Daugherty to the corner as Thurman back up top to Garland. Garland looking to operate. He wants to drive inside in the lane. Shot is up and rolls it around. Got it. Who's that going to be? That's got to be on Smithart, right? Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now?
How?
He drug him to the floor. I don't know.
I give up.
I kind of want to give my headset to this supervisor officials next to him. Maybe he can explain it. I don't understand. Like, I mean, look, I'm not trying. That's it. I don't get it. He knocks down the first one from the Acre Pharmacy free throw line.
1 step forward. How many steps back?
And he missed the second. Daugherty's got the rebound. 10-point game. 3:49 to go. I'll give this one away as Garland wants to drive. Garland into the lane, going to go all the way to the bucket late. Tried to hand it away to Nico. Now Nico, but Nico lost it as he put it on the floor instead of going right up with it. Now Daugherty could chase it down, saves it, but no. He was out of bounds. It'll be Vilonia ball. And the Hornets just cannot get a break right now. Nothing going our way, and in a game of runs, we can't get a run. Lovelace will get it to Bartlett, now to White back in the backcourt. And you're going to have to get a turnover here as Myers has it. He's picks up his dribble, stops. Now he gets it across to Bartlett, across to Smithart. Now Dex has got to hurry back. And Garland just punted it into the stands, and a nice catch by a fan. I don't know if I've ever seen a basketball go that far of a kick.
Kobe down there smiling about it.
Now Lovelace the inbound.
Make good contact.
And Noah Dex nearly got it. Now White will bring it up. 3:20 to go. Boy, the time is slipping away quickly as White picks up his dribble, gives it away to Myers. Into Lovelace as now they've got him doubled. Lovelace breaks it, going to go all the way to the basket and lay it up and in. Now Daugherty, he'll look to drive to the right. Daugherty stop, shot is up and one. Yes, sir, as Clutch puts it in the bucket, and Myers is hurt. Myers is toughing it out. He twisted an ankle earlier, and again, he's going to have to be helped up off the floor. And give Austin Myers all the credit in the world as he is battling out there on the floor for Vilonia.
I don't think you'll see him come out, Steve.
Riley Wade enters as Nico's going to sit. 3 minutes, 1 second to go. And Daugherty can get it to 9 here with this one, but the Hornets just haven't been able to get any closer.
6.
Yeah.
Closest we got.
Daugherty knocks down the free throw. 9-point game with 3:01 to go.
It's only 8 points for Caldwell.
Myers has it. Gets it to White. And now they're going to try to break the press, but they go the wrong way. Now White, baseball power. Oh, God, they left Lovelace. Get it across to Myers. Oh, boy, inside this to Bartlett. Bartlett had
Kobe's fourth. Kobe's fourth. He's in a bad position to make that call. a terrible position to make that call from where he was. What do you do? I mean, I can't do anything but laugh at it. Absolute trash. I can't anymore, Steve.
Colby got his 4th on that one. That's 4 for Colby, 4 for Carl, and 4 for Dex. 3 for KT. Both shots are up and good for Bartlett. It's an 11-point lead here. Now Daugherty, he's going to try to go all the way at the block. Shot is up, no good. KT tried to put it back in. He's going to get fouled on the way up off the rebound. And now Thurman will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line with 2:41 to go. Thurman's first one's up and good. And Thurman gets them both. He's got 21, a 9-point game with 2:41 to go. White gets stuck. They've got him doubled. He's going to have to use a timeout. They got one left now. It'll be another full timeout. Yeah, full timeout for Vilonia. So 59-50, 2:35 to go in the ballgame. Oh, boy, Andy. Frustrating day here in Sheridan for our Hornets. Down 9. And I'd venture to say this would be the upset of the tournament, I think, so far.
I'm going to take a page out of Marshawn Lynch's book. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh, man. The Hornets just got to figure something out here.
Yeah, how to get 10 points without Vilonia scoring.
Well, I mean, that's just going to come down to, at this point, a lot of fouls.
Before
and
the
hoping,
end of 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah. And just hoping that they miss free throws at this point.
You got basically every single person other than Riley Wade. KT's within 1 of being in danger zone 2. Riley's got 2. So if anybody's taking a foul here, it's got to be Riley.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody else on the court that you would even want to think about taking it. KT's your leading scorer with 21 points. Nobody else in double digits, period.
That's tough. Yeah, and again, give Vilonia credit. They've done a good job. So Loveless will inbound here with 2:35.
They've done a great job. They've done better than anybody this year.
Yeah, especially for 4 quarters. You know, of course, BB played us like this for a half, but nobody's done it for 4 quarters. I get it to Loveless, and he does the smart thing if you're a Vilonia fan as he backs it out above the perimeter. Now looks to drive on, nearly. Lazy pass got stolen. Back to Loveless, 2:18. And at some point, we got to start thinking about fouling. That's what Shook's saying is fouling. Riley's about the only one on the floor that can. That's a charge. No call as they go up and lay it up and in.
Well, it's not a charge or anything, though.
He ran right through him.
Nah, it's not a charge.
Garland, he's going to step into a 3. That one's up. Got it. Garland dots the eye. Whistle stop play for a minute as they got to corral the basketball. 1:53 to go.
8.
We'll get it in as Myers back to White. And just get it across as now Bartlett's got it, and he'll back it out to Austin Myers. Back up top to Jones White. And they'll play the 2-man game up top. Somebody's got to foul. They'll get it into Smithart. Colby can't foul as he's got to let him go. Riley's about, I was going to say, Riley's your only one on the floor that can foul here other than KT.
What are we doing?
Now back to Myers. 90 seconds left. 8-point game as Myers. Carl can't foul him. Inside to Loveless. Colby's got to be careful. Loveless got the bucket. And that's the problem with 4 fouls on Colby. He can't do anything there. If he goes up, he'll get his 5th. Now across to Thurman. Now Thurman, he'll stop. Long 2 is up and got it. Boy. Timeout Hornets after the bucket by Thurman. Back to 8 with 1:12 to go.
You're going to have to put, seriously, they put Newell in.
Yeah, both Newells are going to come in, obviously, to start fouling for the Hornets. Cato as well.
Yeah, this will be fun. We're going to have Colby. Oh, death.
To your point earlier, Andy, a little surprised we've not seen Maul on the floor tonight. I mean, in a game where we've had the foul trouble we've had.
He's like an 8-8 average.
Well, and the other thing is, I know we've got Nico back, but Nico's just not played like himself. I think he got frustrated earlier after the Spence block, and then I think he was just frustrated by some of the calls. He got a technical. I mean, it's just our guys have not played solid Maumelle Hornet basketball in this game at all, and obviously that's the results are what's on the scoreboard right now. An 8-point lead for Vilonia, who's played exceptionally well and imposed their will in this game. Weidel inbound. He's got the ability to run the baseline here, so he's looking to try to get it in. Meyer's going to try to run it back the other way. They'll get it into Bartlett. Cato, they'll try to get the double. Oh, and an early foul.
4 seconds. This is going to be fun for me. Dex, Colby.
KT. So Hunter with the foul. Bartlett will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. And no good. So Colby, Dex, and KT back on the floor. The Newells will sit as well as Cato. Bartlett's second free throw coming from the Acre Pharmacy free throw line. Second one's up, and he got that one. Now Colby looking to push it. Colby across half court. Colby inside, kicks it out to Riley. There's going to be a foul underneath. That's a ninth. So that'll send Colby to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Now Cato and the Newells back into the game. As this time it'll be Carl, Dex, and KT to sit.
Who is it?
The Newells are back in as well as Cato. Carl, Dex, and KT set. And no, he missed the front end and chased down to the rebound on the floor. Fight for it. It's a scrum. Myers trying to call timeout even though nobody had possession. Possession arrow favors Vilonia. It doesn't matter. It's going to be Vilonia ball here, depending on what the call is. No, it is Maumelle ball. That's right. I keep looking at that one. That one's wrong. It's Maumelle basketball. So Maumelle, as the Hornets sub Carl, KT, and Dex back into the game, and Colby will inbound. Up to Dex. Dex makes the catch, hands it back to Carl. Colby looking to drive inside. Up, lays it up in off the glass and good. Where's that been all game?
Nobody can foul right now.
Yeah, you can't switch it here.
KT fouling. Come on, KT.
And now he walked. Oh, boy. Nope, they're going to call the foul on KT.
KT's the only one that's got one to give. Yeah, he did. But that's KT's fourth. Riley Wade has got to pay attention right now. He's the only one on the court that has fouls to give. In a situation like that, he's got to be down here to foul somebody.
So 44 seconds. It's a 64-57 game as Jones White will head to the Acre Pharmacy free throw line, shoot 2.
And that's the wrong person to foul.
You got it. Second shot coming here for Jones White. This can make it back to a 9-point game. And he got it. White knocks them both down as Colby bringing it up the floor. Colby stops. He'll shoot the 3. That's short. And rebound Casper. Foul him. That's the guy you want to foul. Dex may have just got his 4th or his 5th.
Yes, he's out.
So Dex. Hunter will check in as Dex fouls out. I'm going to tell you, though, I'll say this much. and this is not necessarily a bash on the officials or a reason why we lost the game if we lose it, but it's very telling when you see the number of fouls in total that the Hornets have and the number of guys in foul trouble as Casper knocks down the free throw, and it's a 10-point lead, and Vilonia faithful can feel the upset now. Casper's second is up. Look at that. Ben Casper comes off the bench and knocks down 2 free throws. It's an 11-point lead. Daugherty quickly the other way. He'll stop. That's a 2. Shot is up. No, oh boy, what is going on with Daugherty? Well, fellas,
it's been fun.
Not feeling great about this, as it doesn't look like this is going to go our way tonight. We'll get this one into Bartlett. Hornets got to quickly get over and foul as Cato gets the foul. Nelson Jones-White.
Foul on 15, Hunter. That's his second.
I think it's funny when I see people in the comments section who have waited probably the entire season to talk trash about Maumelle basketball, and here they come. Congratulations on your moment. White knocks that one down. Some days it's just not your day. You never want to see a loss like this. It's tough. But give Vilonia credit. This is a team that, I don't think a lot of people gave a lot of respect to coming in. They've played their game. They took Maumelle out of their game. Vilonia gets all the credit here.
They scored 70 points. That surprised me too.
Last time they did that, I think it was against us. Now KT long 3, got it. KT, it's too bad, guys. Some of these other guys have not played well because that's their last time out.
Why would you do that?
Well, they were going to get a 10-second call, but it didn't really matter. So. .501 going to keep it going. Here's the deal, man. I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to get in trouble with certain people that like to monitor our streams. But I don't poke fun at Vilonia. What I don't like is when Vilonia has racist individuals who go after our players and our coaches. That's what I don't like. I'm giving Vilonia all the credit in the world. You want to come in here and talk trash about Maumelle losing? That's fine. I got no issues with that. Maumelle got beat. Vilonia outplayed us. They beat us. It's fine. I get it. Congratulations, because they played well. I didn't see this coming. I give Vilonia all types of credit here. This is a Maumelle team that we knew coming in didn't play defensively very well, and in this game it was just not a great night for a guy like Carl Daugherty to not have his best performance, especially considering what KT's done. Now Myers has got it. He'll get it across half court, and that's going to do it. The Vilonia Eagles Myers cramped up on the other side, but congratulations to the Vilonia Eagles, as the Vilonia Eagles are going to pick up a huge upset victory over the Maumelle Hornets here in the first round of the 5A state tournament. And congratulations to the Vilonia Eagles on one heck of a victory. All right, so we're going to take a break here, as that's going to do it here in this one from Yellow Jacket Arena. Congratulations to the Vilonia Eagles. Maumelle Hornets season comes to an early end, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with stats from this one here on Natural State Sports.
So any great basketball coach will tell you that communication is absolutely key to winning ball games. If you don't communicate, you're not going to get the ball to the hoop. At Cornerstone, we feel the exact same way about the mortgage process. We have to communicate to you. We want you to know where you are every step of the way. We want to get you to the closing table with no stress, and that's a winning game plan to me.
With Cornerstone Home Lending, you always have the home court advantage. Visit loansbydo.com to get started.
American Pie Pizza is the place to be for the best pizza in Central Arkansas and an inside look at Maumelle Hornet athletics. Join us every Monday beginning January 3rd for Hornets Live with Coach Shook at 7 p.m. and enjoy Wing Mondays, 89-cent wings from 4 p.m. to close. Plus, kids eat free. Cheap wings, free food for the kids, and an inside look into Hornet basketball. You got no excuses to not join us, so get out to 9709 Maumelle Boulevard every Monday starting January 3rd. And don't miss out the rest of the week, whether it's $2 Tuesdays for $2 off your favorite 14-inch pizza or one of the great daily lunch specials. Make American Pie Pizza your go-to for lunch or dinner this week. And be sure to ask your server about the American Pie red envelopes and how you could get up to $50 on gift certificates this holiday season. Located at 9709 Maumelle Boulevard or order online at ampiepizza.com.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
All right, welcome back, folks, as we're back here at Yellow Jacket Arena on the campus of Sheridan High School, wrapping things up here, as that'll do it for our Hornet basketball season. Final stats, Caleb Thurman, what a night, 26 points, 3 rebounds. Colby Garland ends the game with 15 points and 3 rebounds. Carl Daugherty Jr., 8 points, 4 rebounds. Nico with 7 points, 3 rebounds. Riley Wade with 4 points, and that is it for the Hornets in this one. As far as Vilonia, Deshaun Spence leads the way with 18 points. Austin Myers with 17. What a game by Austin Myers. Give Austin a ton of credit as he battled in this game. He was obviously not 100%. Looked like he's had some cramps there late, ankle injury. I mean, he battled in this one. Good job there by Austin Myers. Jones White at guard, another great game for him, 14 points. Lovelace with 9, Bartlett with 5, Lawrence with 4, Casper with 2, and Smithhart with 1. And just again, I want to reiterate here, Vilonia played a phenomenal basketball game. They owned the pace of this game, and you always say, whether you're at home, whether you're on the road, whether you're in a tournament atmosphere, the number one thing that you want to be able to do is control the pace. Vilonia did that. They had the easy back cuts inside underneath early. We didn't play well underneath. KT had probably one of the best games I think I've seen him play since he's been a Maumelle Hornet. And again, we can complain about the calls. Everyone's gotten tough calls in this building this week. The officials are human. You got to play through that. We had some emotional responses to things, had a technical call on Nico in a bad moment. This is just a tough game. The Hornets didn't play their game. They let Vilonia dictate the game. And at the end of the day, that's just what happens when you make bad decisions, you play bad basketball, and you let another team control the pace. So unfortunate for our Hornets. It has been a phenomenal season, man. I've had so much fun. Once again, another great basketball season for our Maumelle Hornets. It ends earlier than we wanted it to. We were hoping to be back in this building tomorrow night at 5:30, and we're disappointing that we won't be here to call more games here in the tournament. But again, congratulations, Vilonia. did what they were supposed to do. They played tournament basketball in this one. The Hornets didn't. I think this was something, if we had Coach Shook up here right now talking to us, I think Shook would agree, and I think Shook would say the same thing. The lack of defensive intensity eventually caught up with us. And I know, Will, I know you're not on the headset right now, but Will and I talked, kind of went back and forth on social media about Maumelle having to play elite-level defense. And I said, they don't have to play elite-level defense. I was thinking against Jonesboro because, and if you watched Jonesboro yesterday, you saw Jonesboro can run the floor. They can play this half court against Maumelle. They would have been happy to run the court with us. It would have been an exciting game. But at the end of the day, in a game like this, you really did have to play better defensively.
We had to get there.
Yeah.
Jonesboro already did that.
Well, but my point is, in this game, this was probably, I think that's a point to think about too. I think maybe we're looking ahead. You beat this Vilonia team twice. It's extremely difficult to beat a team three times.
What did Shook talk about? What does every coach talk about? Beating any team, no matter who it is, 3 times.
Yeah. It's tough.
It's tough.
I mean, it is not an easy thing to do. It is difficult, and it was proven tonight.
The Parkview overtime loss on Friday night, to where you played basically one of the best teams in the state in their building, and you gave them everything they wanted without Nico on the court. Granted, they didn't have Dallas Thomas, but I mean, you really should have won that game. And to lose by 10 tonight, you didn't expect that. Nobody did.
So I'm looking in our comments, and I don't know if 501 Hoops is still in here, but I'm gonna.
Like me.
No, I know, but I mean, my point is you came after us about. I'm not picking at Vilonia. I've not picked at Vilonia. I had a little fun with a dunk play earlier in the year. But I've been impressed with Vilonia. You about beat us at y'all's place the first time. We handled you in Morrilton. Yeah, and again, all credit goes to Vilonia. I'm not talking bad about Vilonia. I think you guys have a good program. We're going to get to see a lot of you next year as we're going to be in the same conference. My point is, things happen back in football season that have built a rivalry, but let's just put it that way. It's built a great rivalry. Let me put it that way. Built a great rivalry between Maumelle and Vilonia that I think, Vilonia's had the rivalry with Greenbrier. They lose that because Greenbrier goes up to 6A, and Vilonia's going to stay here in 5A. So this is going to be a matchup we're going to see in football once, in basketball twice a year.
There's a question on that.
And it's going to be a fun rivalry between the two schools.
They're coming over, so we'll gain that, like you said, 1 in the football, 2 in basketball. They lose a bunch of seniors. We lose a bunch of seniors. They have Spence.
Yeah.
Which he's a sophomore, right?
Yeah, he's just a sophomore.
Okay, so they don't have Myers. But we gain this cool thing called a shot clock next year.
Yes, and that'll be big. It's going to change the style of play across 5A.
Okay.
And listen, 501, I want to clear this up. I'm not calling anybody out there racist. I'm not calling anyone on the floor. I'm not calling any of your coaches. There is one specific individual that I think everybody knows about, and I'm not going to elaborate because it's not worth it at this point. I'm going to move on. I'm just telling you that the comments that were made weren't necessary, and I just thought it was funny that people have jumped into the comments section and wanted to talk trash. It's fine, talk trash. We've had fun with it all year. We deserve the trash talking because we got beaten upset in the first round. We deserve all of it. Give it to us because we 100% deserve it with the way we played today. I just think it's funny that people have waited all year and they finally get your moment. So, hey, enjoy your moment. That's all I'm going to say.
There's only one team at the end of the season that finishes with a win, if you remember.
Yeah, we found that out last year, unfortunately. But, again, look, guys, we appreciate everybody joining us. It's been a phenomenal, fun season. We thank everybody who's joined us on our streams. It's been a lot of fun. And, again, thanks to everybody for joining us this season. I want to say thanks to our sponsors, Dio Vanucci, Cornerstone Home Lending, Acre Pharmacy, G. Frell, Custom Embroidery, Gifts and Apparel, Lisa George with Remax Elite, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some, Acre Family Pharmacy, Underdog Apparel, Bobby Portis and his folks. We appreciate everybody being huge sponsors of us this season. All right, well, for the last time for Maumelle Hornet basketball, in sync. For the last time this year for Maumelle Hornet basketball, we are going to sign off here with an L, unfortunately. But reminder to join us on Saturday night as we will be live from the Hornets, from Hornet Stadium for Arkansas Punishers football. And we're looking forward to that as they get their season underway with a game under the lights at Hornet Stadium. So looking forward to that. All right. Once again, thanks to everybody for joining us this season. It's been a blast. Thanks for all your support. And we'll see you for Arkansas Punisher football on Saturday night on Natural State Sports. Go Hornets.